Yes. Just so you understand, the expungement can be used to explain why I don't have a criminal record. Now, for you to issue a dissolution of marriage after I was arrested for false allegation of violating the protection order, yes. And then for the two court commissioners to reissue it when I was found not guilty, yes. And then to reissue it because of the incident that happened on Guam, yeah. When expungement means that it didn't happen, every time that you wrote on any of these protection orders, temporary protection orders, renewal of protection orders, or the dissolution of marriage, anything about the incident that happened when we lived at the Guam Airport Hotel on July 2nd of 2011 was against the law. Now we can look at expungements, but I'm almost sure about this. Why don't you get me every individual, right? Hello, can I hear you? That ever had a protection order issued against them where their record was expunged and the initial arrest that they experienced, right, no longer existed. Now I would actually have to talk to my wife and kids before you could arrest me for domestic violence. You are violating the expungement laws of the United States of America. Get me every expunged record of every individual that's been arrested. Coach, I was never convicted of any crimes. I've never been convicted of any crimes. Yes. And then get me every protection order, dissolution of marriage, and any criminal convictions where when your record is expunged, it is no longer admissible as justification for the issuance of a dissolution of marriage, yes, or a protection order. Oh. Now, I'm going to sue every state of the United States because the sheriffs and the police departments don't think that you could actually use an abusive process and abuse of power to kidnap and abduct children. Yes, but you did. In 2011, you issued a protection order where I wasn't a resident. I tried to contact Healthy Families of Clallam County about me having done 7 hours of parenting classes, and the recommendation of the evaluator on Guam was that we should go through marriage reconciliation. They decided to help my wife get a dissolution of marriage and then have me arrested. Well, Judge Porter, why don't you get a transcript of the trial that took place in 2012? Making up stories about people and having them put in jail, where they end up doing 7 hours of parenting classes and getting their records expunged. Yes. While on trial, while the court commissioner reissues the protection order. And then instead of recognizing that it could no longer, the actual incident could not be used as a justification for the reissuance of a protection order or the issuance of a dissolution of marriage. Oh. Now, you didn't give me notice of court hearings. When we look at the instructions for the order for protection, yes, without actually speaking to me after the expungement of my record, after I was on probation for 12 months from July 2nd of 2011, yes, after I was found not guilty, there is no possible way that you could have said anything derogatory about me. You couldn't have said that I was abusive. Now, the names of the minors known as my five sons, yes. Now, the court, okay, finds based upon the court record, the law requires the order to say, if I, as a respondent, receive notice of the hearing and by what method. Since the judge or the court commissioner needs to verify that service to myself complied with court rules timely and proper. The judge will probably complete this portion for you. Yes. Now, looking at the last protection order that was issued, yes. Did Court Commissioner Basden decide to not mark any of those boxes because yes, did not receive any actual notice or opportunity to be heard? Notice of the hearing? Yeah, it wasn't served on me as the respondent named Paul Budnick by personal service, right? By service by publication or service by mail. I did not receive actual notice of the court hearing. Now, Court Commissioner Basden, yes, he did not complete that portion for the petitioner. For what reason? See, it says the judge, the court commissioner, will probably complete this portion for you. Yes. Did you have proof of service before having a court hearing? No. Was I there? Oh, he didn't say if I was or I wasn't. Yes. Why did Court Commissioner Basden not fill out that portion? Because the instructions say that the judge will probably complete this portion for you. Why did Court Commissioner Basden not mark any of the boxes? Well, let's look at it, because I'm going to sue you for this. Yes, motherfuckers.